Hello, people out there. I got a lot of requests on how I cut my bangs. Well, I'm going to show you how to do that. My bangs are getting a little long. I'm going to trim maybe about to there. And I will explain how you go, get your triangular hairline. Although I've got mine, sometimes throughout the years you have to make sure, with flyaways and new growth, everything still looks good. So I will explain all this to you and how I do my hair. First, your comb. You have to comb your hair back. And you want to comb it back where it's smooth. And you want to pull all your bangs forward. In other words, where your hairline's even. As you can tell, I combed a few longer pieces and I'll have to pull them back. And on a personal note, I usually have a center part I do everything from. Now if you wear a side part, I don't know how this will turn out. I can only do and show you what I'm used to doing. I am not a licensed hairdresser. Okay. Ponytail is back. So when I trim, I don't cut off unwanted areas. Next, I use a little hair detangler. Brand I use. You get it at the dollar store in my area for $1. Works pretty decent as a detangler too. Dampen your hair. Narrow tooth comb. Comb everything nice and smooth. And if you're like me, you got the little flyaways right here and you're afraid you'll cut them. Family Dollar. Of course, I've had mine for about 15 years. They're little minute clippies. Claw clips. And they're only like probably $1 or $2 and you get tons of them. Okay, and you see where I'm talking about? Find your hairline where you want to cut. The ones that you don't want to cut, smooth back. Any of the little flyaway hairs, clip with your clippies. And if you're like me, you get hairs that shed and they get into your eyes and you constantly have to pull them out. through, smooth the hairline. Place a little clippy. You don't want your bangs to be clear back here. You want them about where your hairline is. And you don't want to cut your bangs too far back or you'll lose a lot of your hair. The only people that can get away with really far back bangs and their hair not to be real thin in the back is people with thick hair. As you can tell, my hair's not that thick. And this is my, I guess you'd say a knockoff version of the Kriya clip. I got mine off of eBay. And I've never used the big one, but I have used the small one. And it helps you keep a straight edge. And your basic principles is you put it in, close it, and I'll warn you now, it's got a real hard snap. And then you line her up to how much you want clipped off, and then just... But of course my hair's not ready yet, it's not symmetrical. I thought I would demonstrate the Kriya clip for those who've never heard of it. And with that real loud pop you heard, that was it shutting. That's what I'm saying. It's got a strong, loud pop when it closes. And the little deal right there, the bubble, will be centered when it's straight. And when it's straight in the center is when it's okay to cut. And when you cut, start small. Because if you make a big mistake and chop off a lot, you're stuck with a big amount of hair being cut off. And my scissors are hair scissors. They're the Goody Stylist ones. I got them at Kmart. So you don't need expensive scissors, just decent ones for hair. Like I said, trim very little at a time. A trim usually takes me 30 minutes. I promise, I won't make you sit through this for 30 minutes. Okay. I know I didn't get them trimmed as short as I want. But like I said, I'm not going to make you sit here for 30 minutes. And then you comb your hair out when you're done. And then check for the evenness. Like I said, when you trim, it's like doing a small dusting at a time. Like I said, these are the length of the hairs I cut off at a time.
Hello, buttercups. Daisy's the one that flew with your old big buddy. Hi, little lady.
That hair is getting my eyes. Okay. that is the basics of how I trim my bangs. You just take little small trims until you get them where you're going. I really wasn't going to trim my hair. My bangs aren't really that long. But I couldn't find anyone to let me trim or cut new bangs in. And a wig was out of my budget until this fall. So therefore I thought I'll pretend I need a trim and show you the basics. Okay. The other bang style I had are the pixie ones. I am not going to recut them in. I will show you how to do it. Okay, you got your basic hair. Bangs. I just showed you how to trim. Trying to find my old ones. They have grown out quite well in 3 years. Okay. Mine have grown out. So therefore, I'll have to show you with a fresh demonstration. Okay. Find your hairline, where your bangs are. Okay. Go over a space. About to where these are. And up to there. Then comb back. And you have a nice smooth hairline. And then clip back your hair. Now how thick you make them is up to you. From what I remember, mine weren't real thick. I'm thinking they were thicker than what I got them out at. And you don't want to cut into your hairline. And I'll show you what I mean by that in a minute. dampen your hair. Slick it back. Like I said, you don't want to cut into your hairline. And your hairline would be the hairs right here and back. These would be little wispy hairs that really wouldn't matter. And then you would take and find how long you want them. And like I said, your bangs are there. Comb them out so they look better on film. And then just kind of trim them off. And they usually trim them off right about there. And you have a little pixie trindles. And when you cut them off, kind of angle them. And your bangs right through here, instead of being blunt, they kind of angle them at a rounded arch. Or at least that's how I did mine, at a rounded arch. But I am not going to cut pixie pieces and round my triangle again. And I have no other tidbits to share, so I will end this video. Bye-bye.